Hey everyone, which place's cotton candy soup has got us questioning our palates? Today we're taking you to Heritage, which is at 708 Clement Street in San Francisco's Richmond District. Here is the menu. Heritage is open Wednesday through Thursday from 4 to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday 4 to 12 a.m., and Sunday 4 to 10 p.m. Their kitchen is open Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday till 9 p.m., and Friday and Saturday open till 10 p.m. A little bit about the restaurant. It is created by owner and chef Cameron Lure, who entered the culinary world when he was 19 years old, working for Wolfgang Puck. Has a lot of awards and was a star chef for Hawaii, all kinds of things. I don't want to get too much into it. We enjoyed the chef's tasting menu. Also important to note that it is on the American Express Resi program, so you can use your $100 credits at this restaurant.
I don't think I should drink all this alcohol.
Why not?
I have to work tomorrow at 9 a.m.
I think you'll be fine. Okay, so milk and cookies.
Yes.
This is our last course, right?
Yes.
Paired with a port. Could have been paired with that soup.
Bitch. Still warm.
What are your thoughts?
I dropped it in the milk. I think my expectations coming here were different than reality.
Yeah, I would agree. I was actually expecting it a little bit higher.
Yeah.
I think I was expecting $100 tasting menu, and we were doing $55 tasting menu.
Right.
So that's a big thing that I have to reset in my head. The steak was great, overcooked, but great taste, great sear.
It was perfect for me.
Well, yeah, but that's because you ordered medium rare when you like it. He likes it, well done.
No, I like it medium.
Okay. I like these cookies. They're nice and warm. They feel like they're freshly baked. The milk is great. Port, nice pairing. Tastes porty. I don't know about that soup. That soup, I did not like the soup.
No?
You said it tasted like
Cotton candy.
cotton candy. It was super sweet. I feel like it's a dessert soup.
It's not a dessert.
I've never heard of a dessert soup, but that's a dessert
I have, but it was not a dessert.
soup. I was expecting, like you said, more like a puree with whole basil leaves. And what we got was like an orange.
Maybe it wasn't even pea.
No, it says pea. It says pea in there. What about before that? Salad was good. You pointed out that I really like my peppers. So whenever they say, "Oh, tell me when," I'm like, "Oh, honey, you don't know when I'm gonna say when. It's gonna be your arm's gonna get tired."
Mom's got tired.
But I spared him. Well, why don't we go through the rating here?
What?
Ambiance.
I like the ambiance, with the one exception.
The panels.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't like the panels and the mismatched bulbs, some of which are out, some of which are different colors. But overall, it's a really nice place.
Cozy.
It's cozy, good colors, like all the rich hardwoods. It's got good lighting at the
I feel like I'm in England.
Yeah, I can see this being in England. I really like how they did the fireplace. But what number would you give it?
For
Yeah.
no, for what?
I mean, I like it. Like if I think about okay, what do I give a 3 for? I give a 3 for a place that is just okay. I feel like this is a step above that.
Yeah, I would probably give this a 4.
4. Yeah.
I do think that probably my score, I would be more lenient if it were more busy.
Fair.
Nobody here.
That's a good segue into service. If you had more people here, they'd be more busy.
Which I don't think they could handle.
I don't think they could handle either. There was nobody here and they could barely handle this.
I was disappointed that, on my reservation, I asked for a table by the fireplace.
Didn't know, wasn't ready.
Which, fine, whatever.
But the place is empty.
It felt silly to wait for the length that we did with an empty restaurant.
So, not best. What number?
2.
I agree with you, but that's one of the lowest I've given for service at any of the places.
Really?
Well, so far, like I've said, someone was telling me that I never get that ratings, And it's because this is San Francisco, one of the food capitals of the world. All the places are spectacular. So it is what it is. So yeah, I agree with you. Drinks. I like the drinks actually. I like they're well mixed. This was very tasty, reminiscent of some of the other high-end cocktail bars. So
I will say the cocktail list, there were many things that appealed to me. I did notice themes among the drinks, which is probably smart. So like ours are very similar.
Oh yeah.
They have different flavor profiles, but they're very similar. And
But I think
so-
that's just smart. I would actually say a great bar.
Yeah. So like there were variations on an old fashioned. There were variations on like the lemon tonic. There were variations on like the elderflower kind of thing. So like there were themes, but they were, I think, good variations. So I can't knock it. They weren't over the top. Yeah, it's like a 4.
Yeah, it's interesting because like a 4 is higher in some cases than I've given some of the Michelin star places.
Yeah,
But that's because
they don't have a cocktail.
they don't have a cocktail menu.
I will say, the wine for our wine pairing was a little underwhelming. Granted, we paid $35 for 4 drinks.
Are those all of them?
Value.
Value. Actually, you know what? I think it's decent. It's good value because the ambiance, the drinks at the price point that we had for that steak, like $55 for a tasting menu of all of those. That's actually fantastic. I have to say I would do that again. That's great. I mean, I don't like that soup, but so what would you give? I'd say like 4.5 actually for value. And the reason why I go that high is really think about it. Like, yes, the service was underwhelming. Yes, we had to wait. But in terms of like the atmosphere, the fireplace, the drink.
I think if I were buying things individually off the menu, I'd probably give it a 3.5 to a 4. With the tasting menu, I'd put it at a 4.5.
That's a good point because I didn't actually look at what the prices were for the individual items. I think I'm only talking about the tasting menu. Like, that was a solid tasting menu for that price. Well,
Risky.
there you have it.
Thanks. Bye.